Imagine you're playing a first-person shooter or a real-time strategy game where every move is recorded on chain every milliseconds, where there is no lag, no centralized server, and everything is transparent and it's trustless, where more than 100 players can hop on a battle royale on a map, and each movement, each shot, or even each item pickup is validated on chain, logged in a permanent record for bragging rights or even real money tournaments. Or better still, you could run complex analytics like real-time AI computations or huge matrix operations directly on chain, and calculations that used to be too slow for even some desktops would instantly get validated and trustless. Or what if an entirely dynamic website like a social network or a live polling app can run on the blockchain, updating in under 10 milliseconds with every single click? Until now, that would have been termed an impossible dream. But now there's a new reality being built on the Ethereum blockchain, proposing possibilities beyond your wildest imagination. Let me introduce you to MegaETH. So MegaETH is an EVM compatible blockchain that brings Web 2 level real-time performance to the crypto world for the very first time. MegaETH is a new kind of blockchain that is fully compatible with the Ethereum virtual machine that runs on the same speed of today's web servers, that is the Web 2 servers that we are used to. So instead of waiting seconds or minutes for confirmation, you get near instant real-time performance. Think milliseconds, like the apps and the website we are all used to in the Web 2 space, but still benefiting from the security and decentralization of crypto. So MegaETH offers several distinguishing features, which includes the very first is high transaction throughput, meaning the blockchain can handle a large number of transactions per second without slowing down or even getting congested. So the second is an abundant computing capacity, meaning it has enough raw processing power to handle complex tasks and computations on chain quickly and even more efficiently. The third is it has a millisecond response time even under heavy load, meaning that even when lots of users or transactions are happening at once, the network still updates and confirms actions almost instantly in just a few milliseconds. So with MegaETH, developers can build and compose the most demanding applications without bounds. So how does MegaETH makes this possible? To have a full grasp of this, let's have a brief understanding of how things have been existing on the blockchains and on layer 2s. So for traditional layer 1 blockchains, every node does the same every task. That is, it does both the consensus and the execution. So this keeps them decentralized, but it also limits the speed. For existing layer 2 solutions, they move transactions off chain or partially off chain to reduce the load on the layer 1s. So this in turn improves speed, but still inherits the key limit, which is block times, re-execution overhead, limited capacity for complex on-chain computation. Now, this approach has some major drawbacks. Even with off-chain methods, there's a hard limit on how many transactions you can handle before hitting a bottleneck. Blocks can still take seconds or even more to confirm, so you lose out on real-time responsiveness. And when it comes to big on-chain calculations, they are often too expensive or impractical to run. So now, how does MegaETH propose to improve this? The very first is node specialization. So MegaETH splits tasks among 3 basic roles. The first is the sequencer, the full nodes, and the prover. So the sequencer handles execution on powerful servers, so it can crunch more transactions and bigger computations. The second is the full node. The full node stays light, applying state diffs instead of rerunning everything. And the third are the provers. So the provers validate the blocks asynchronously with specialized RWAs. In simpler terms, the sequencer is like a supercharged server that does all the heavy lifting of executing transactions, while the full node just notes the end result, that is the state diffs, instead of redoing every single transaction. So they stay lightweight, and the provers just check that everything is correct in the background using specialized hardware. Easy peasy, it's not all that complex, you see. Secondly, we've got real-time block times. So because there's just one sequencer in charge during normal operation, we don't need a lengthy consensus each time. This means the blocks finalize in milliseconds, not even in seconds, in milliseconds. So MegaETH proposes a high-performance architecture. MegaETH has carefully optimized how it uses memory and stores data during the time spent reading and writing to disks. This makes transactions processing more faster. Now, MegaETH makes all this possible by doing just 4 major things. Number one is focusing on specialized hardware. The sequencer is run on servers with huge memory and CPU capacity, allowing massive transactions throughput and advanced on-chain computations. The second is reduced re-execution. So full nodes don't redo all transactions. They just need to apply the state change that the sequencer has provided. So it saves time and it also saves resources. The third is smart data structure. So MegaETH optimized state trees and comparison techniques lowers the disk reads and writes, so updates can happen in milliseconds. And finally, we've got the parallel execution and asynchronous proof. So MegaETH can process many things at once and it validates the blocks out of order, avoiding big slowdowns when the network is busy. And of course, there are many technicalities to this. I have only tried my best to make this as easy and as simple as possible. So in further videos, I'll be doing more breakdown of the complex words and the terms. I've tried to really break it down right here. So MegaETH is assisting a number of projects to launch via a system called Mega Mafia. So Mega Mafia is MegaETH's 10x builder program, focusing on builders who, number one, build 0 to 1 dApps, build fully on chain dApps, and thirdly, building the apps for the long term. And this is aimed at accelerating the creation of new apps within the MegaETH ecosystem. And the number of these projects include: number one, there is Noise. It's meant to transform social and cultural trends into tradable assets where collective attention defines their value. Second, we've got Euphoria, a fun-focused option trading experience like building Robinhood, both fully on chain. We've got Nectar AI, a decentralized platform enabling AI-driven virtual companions, girlfriends, boyfriends, and even anime characters. And we've got the number 4, which is Phones World, a digital museum that preserves 3D models of global landmarks, serving as a Wikipedia for world museums. That's really massive. Then the 5th is GTE, a real-time decentralized exchange with high-volume order books, automatic market maker for niche peers, plus launchpad and leverage trading. We've got Pump Party, a live interactive crypto game show for chatting, streaming, and winning prizes, aimed to onboarding the masses. We've also got Valhalla. Valhalla is an on-chain composable perpetual DEX, fostering advanced yield and fair market environment. We've got Showdown TCG. It's a compatible card game on chain, merging the strategy of classic TCGs with head-up poker intensity. We've also got Lemonade. Lemonade is an on-chain event and community management tool that's streamlining the transition from Web 2 to MegaETH. We've got Up Network. We've got Teco Finance. We've also got Caps, a stablecoin engine producing USD, BTC, ETH, and stablecoins, democratizing advanced yield via arbitrage and real-world assets. And finally, we've got Biome. So Biome is a fully on-chain autonomous Minecraft-like game where you will be configuring the largest on-chain economy. So I'll be dropping all the available links to all these projects below this video, and in more recent videos, later videos after this, I'll be diving deep into each and every of these projects. So that's MegaETH, a real-time high-performance blockchain that still speaks Ethereum's language, but without the slowdowns, with millisecond confirmations, abundant computer power, and the flexibility for any developer to build the next level dApps. So MegaETH isn't just another layer 2, it's a new era for blockchain technology, and it is really going to make Ethereum great again. So if you're ready to experience real-time crypto, join the MegaETH community, follow their Twitter, and stay active in the Discord. And I remain OJ, Web3 content creator, and I've always got you. Voila.